in here. Relax. That should take 2 minutes another time. Come on. Let mommy relax. She about to be her meat. I told him let mommy relax. She about to be her meat. He third. He didn't even. He just turned around and leave. He barely even moved. He was thirsty. Right. Why she be faking, Mega? Oh wait. What up, y'all? Peace, love, health, and wealth. What up? Monday Madness. Let's go. Who's that? Hey, Shrell. What up, Shrell? How you doing? I'm chilling. What you doing? Don't pull up on me asking me what I'm doing all aggressive like you want to fight or something. She said, what you doing like she want to fight. All right, y'all. Peace, love, health, and wealth. Like and subscribe. Help your boy break away from that 9 to 5. My name is KP. This is KP Turo, and I am the number one Scorpio in the land, okay? I am more than just a tarot reader. I just play one on TV, right? So if you would like to inquire about any of my services, you may do so via email, text message, or phone call, okay? All my contact information is via the description box, okay? So not only am I a tarot reader, but I'm also a holistic life coach where I specialize in uh, I'm a holistic life coach that specializes in past trauma. So if you got any past traumas, anything, let me know, and we can. I'm a holistic life coach. We can definitely work on that. Okay. So besides that, I'm a Reiki master, I'm an ordained minister, life coach, and so much more. Okay. So definitely hit me up, subscribe to the channel, all of that stuff. Okay. Jen from the block. What up, Jen? I'm just Jen from the block. Okay. Said you a real one, huh? Holding it down. All right, y'all. So we got the sub card was the week ahead card, okay, that I pulled for Sunday as the collective, okay? So if you missed that collective reading that I did last night, then go back to the live I did. But we could pre-readings, okay? So let me get finished getting a live started or whatever. We only a few minutes in. I had a couple things I had to do, so we here, we ain't going nowhere, okay? So if you would like a free general reading, you said you're not really Jenny from the block, that's funny. Okay, so All right, y'all. So we getting this Monday started off right, man. We celebrating the win of the Super Bowl by the Philadelphia Eagles. Philadelphia Eagles won 40-22. They pretty much had they basically went almost three full quarters without giving up a score. The Eagles didn't give up a score till about a minute and some change left in the third quarter. You said you got a disability. That's all good. That means you can donate to the channel because I know you loaded over there with that SSI. Go ahead, hit that cash out. All right, y'all. We in the building. Order at. Okay, y'all. All right, y'all. So like I was saying, if y'all really want to get the card for the week, um, if y'all really want to get in good with that card of the week, then I last live I did that talk about the week ahead. Okay, you look for a job. Okay, so you looking for a financial reading maybe. Are you possibly looking for a financial reading, or you just oh, so real quick, so for everybody who's new here, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, okay? Tell me a little bit about yourself. Tell me your age, if you're single, what's your sign, whatever you feel comfortable sharing. You can also ask me anything too, okay? My name KP, I'm 34. I'm originally from Ohio, the Midwest, born and raised. Let's see, Libra cusp, birthday October 25th. I had this channel. Actually, I had this channel over a year now, but I've been doing the live readings since August. Our channel then grew. When I started doing the live readings in August, we had 92 subscribers here at the Vibe Tribe. And now we are at maybe eight, 990, somewhere around there. We are somewhere around 980, 990, just to be safe. So I'm just out here grinding, man. Home of the free tarot, man. So make sure y'all, hit that like button. Make sure y'all add my readings to y'all community section to y'all YouTube channel. Yeah. So yeah, I can definitely pull you a card or two and see what's going on. But just in general, Jen, this week, the sun card. I mean, I'm sorry, the sun card is the theme for like the next until I would say. I mean, it goes above and beyond, but as we looking forward towards this week, right, with a renewed sense of passion, right, with a fresh perspective. The sun card is reminding us to keep a happy, uh, optimistic, lighthearted approach to life. Okay, so Jen is from 24, trying to manifest a new job. So, are you looking for a long term career? Are you just looking for something quick? Or looking for? Because the star card right here, I mean, the sun card, also sometimes could indicate marriage or uh, like a healthy relationship, energetic exchange. Okay, projecting healthy energy, receiving healthy energy. Okay, being in communication with the sun. Okay, so I would definitely. Okay, Jan. So where are you from? Are you from India or where are you from? UK. Tamil. Something came across my feed recently about Tamil. What a coinky ding, huh? What a coinky ding. All right, so as I get ready to pull your card or cards, I want to remind you that the Sun card is a reminder and it's specific for you, right? The Sun card would be an indication that oh, you from Sri Lanka. Okay, that's what's up. Okay. Yeah. Okay, shout out. Okay, so the Sun card is going to be a reminder that positive things are on the way. So we need to keep a positive, optimistic mindset. Okay, not too positive, optimistic that we become immune and start to ignore possible dangers, but just enough optimistic that life start changing for us, our perspectives start to change, right? Because it's very hard to capitalize on opportunities when your focus is negative, right? Because you could have a negative mindset, which could lead to negative outlooks on life. And so you could possibly start to think that everything is negative. Okay. So every reading that you get this week, I want you to combine it with the sun card, including this card. Okay. So unfortunately in tarot, there is no time cards. There is two or three cards that kind of make reference to time, but in general, there is no time cards, okay? So unfortunately, I can't give you a time or a date where things are going to be better. But what I will say is, I believe and I know from this moment on that things will be better. And I think the biggest thing to capitalize on it, no matter how small or how big things are in our life, What we really need to focus on is, again, optimism. Things will work out. Yes, things, bad things might have happened in the past, but the future is bright. And we need to focus on that. Okay? That is numero uno. Okay? Number one priority. Okay? So when we see the Emperor's card, the first thing first, we want to focus on the fact that this is a major life change. Okay, so this energy that's coming in, whether that's us embodying the Empress energy, or us moving into, uh, or meeting a people, place, or thing with Empress energy. So the first thing we look at is the three, which is growth and expansion. Sometimes it could include teamwork, right? But in this case, it's definitely growth and expansion, okay? And so it's growth and expansion in the earth element. Of course, there's some water, as you can see the waterfall. Thank you, cameraman. You can see the waterfall back there. So it is multiple elements here, but the biggest thing here is the earth element, okay? So when we looking at the Emperor's card, first thing first uh is the first thing on the list that we think about when we see the Emperor's card is fertility, right? So for you, with this being a career slash money reading, the fertility for you would be in terms of finding a job or a career that meets all your standards. Benefits, the hours is great. You know what I'm saying? You get creative uh power, whatever it is that you look for in a position. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is that you look for in the position, the Empress card is saying that everything is going to come, but you can't settle. Right now, I understand as adults we need jobs because we need money. So even if we do find a job that can, pay the bills, whatever, keep us from dipping into our savings or whatever, um, we can't give up on that vision of fulfillment. Remember, 2025 is a 9 year. And that 9 year to me, now I know other people might say other things from other cultures or whatever, right? But for me, it's the year of fulfillment. Okay, 2025 is the year of fulfillment. 2024 was the year that we took action, right, to move, to open up space and accomplish things, accomplish steps, accomplish goals on the way to fulfillment. So 2025 is the year that if we have an idea of what fulfillment is, we start to cement the foundation of what that fulfillment is. So we have to build on the action that we took last year, right? Maybe the action for you was shadow work. Maybe it was saving money. Maybe it was fasting from alcohol. Whatever it was, whatever it was, right? We took those steps last year. Now it's time to take what we built last year and cement it this year for a solid foundation as we move forward. And that Queen of the Empress card is saying just that. So a couple other terms that's associated with the Empress card, like I said, for fertility for sure, right? So that could be in the form of prosperity, right? Um, Empress. Are we still here, Jen? Welcome, y'all. Everybody that just came in, we just hit the 22-minute mark in the live. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. My name is KP. This is KP Tarot, the number one tarot reader, right? I am the number one Scorpio in the land, okay? Hit that like button, right? Double tap that screen, all right? What's going on, everybody? It's Monday Madness. If you want a free reading, I need you to type Monday Madness in the chat, okay? And tell me a little bit about yourself. Tell me where you're from. Tell me how old you are. Maybe what's your sign. Just tell me a little bit about yourself. You know what I'm saying? My name is KP. Here on the channel, we focused on 2025, which is the year of fulfillment. I am doing a reading for Jen. Jen is 24, and this is a career reading. So, in this career reading with Jen, we pulled the Empress card. Okay, so now this Empress card, if I could sum it up, represents strength, growth, and abundance. Okay, so whenever you see the Empress card, no matter if it's a general reading, a money reading, a love reading, a spy on my ex reading, it represents fertility. It represents growth. It represents expansion, right? Duplicity, multiplication. Uh, it represents fulfillment, right? The goal of life, we are all on the pursuit of happiness. Shout out to Will Smith. That is a very great movie. Us humans, we are all on the pursuit of happiness, right? Um, and that's just what that is. So, so being is that we are on the pursuit of happiness, right? Um, Happiness or fulfillment looks different for people, for most people, right? But at the end of the day, it's not the external thing that counts, it's the internal, which is the thought, the feeling, the emotion of having satisfied a goal that we set forth for ourselves, right? Whatever that is, whether that's land. Yes, Abri Krish. What? Yes, you may have a reading. I would be honored to give you a reading. Give me about 2 minutes, okay? Let me close this one out. So, I forgot what I was saying. I am so sorry about that. So yes, so you, Empress, Gem from the block, the Empress card, fertility, growth, expansion. Hmm. I'm sorry. I remember saying that no matter what this card, okay, no matter when you see this reading, I don't remember. It's gone. I'm so sorry. But in any case, like I was saying, Jen, things is definitely I see you I see things coming full circle this year, being a year of fulfillment for you. I feel like intuitively I feel like you on the right path, and I feel like this Empress card in specific, not even just um not even just for a career reading, but just in general. I see you moving towards your Empress energy in general. I see you maturing and I don't want to say settling down. I don't know if that's the right word, but with this Empress card, I definitely see you um just things slowing down, and you start to really figure out what's really important for you long term, right? And what I mean by long term is 10, 20, 30, 40 years down the line, not just this weekend, next month, next year. You know what I'm saying? Not not let's go on a trip next March, right? We buy the tickets this year with our income tax and we go next. Well, you live in Canada, so I don't know if y'all got income tax, but so what I'm picking up is the only thing is that you just I mean and of course it's only but so much I could tell you with just a tarot card or two, right? But for the most part, Jen, what I feel as though is that it's a spiritual thing for you. The reason why we having money blockages right now. I think that you I think maybe the spirit is kind of holding off for blessings until you really figure out what you want long term. I feel like the problem is that you don't really know like what can you see yourself doing until for the next 10, 20, 30 years. I think that's the biggest thing. I think once you really hash out, because the one thing about the Empress is the Empress know exactly who she is, right? She knows that the Empress is maternal energy, and that's mature motherly energy, right? That's not. Oh, are you feeling lonely right now, or is it money? Is it friends? Is it family? Is it a lover? Or is it money? Or is it both? So I pulled you another card. This Five of Pentacles is saying that we are feeling down and out right now. We might be feeling like the only thing we got is God. Or we might be feeling like we don't have nothing at all and we stuck with our head down. Okay, so we got a earth chakra, a root chakra blockage. Okay? I want you to focus. I want you to focus on your. I feel like you might need to travel. Have you been thinking about traveling? Okay. So, all right. So, first thing first, what I would say is that you need to go ahead and get your mindset together. When it come down to the Empress is tapping into her what makes her divine. And what makes her divine is her design. She is divine by design. I feel like you've been giving your power away for a while, and it's time for you to realize that you are who you say you are, and you can be whatever you. Of course, you can't become LeBron James, right? Of course, you will never be 6'8", right, and can dunk like crazy, right, and shoot threes, right. I'm not saying that you can literally be anything, but of course, within the realms of possibility, right, within the realms of reality, you can pretty much be whatever you want. If you want to be a banker, if you want to be a stay-at-home mom, whatever it is that you want to be, this Empress card is saying that you can be that. But the Empress is saying that it's time for you to step up and be the Empress, literally. I feel like you've been princess all this time, and it's time for you to give yourself a crown. I don't know what it is, Jen, but it sounds like you need to give yourself a crown with the Empress card. The spirits is talking. They saying that it's some self doubt somewhere or something. See, I am single all my life. There it go. Well, don't say that no more. Say I am going to be happy for the rest of my life, right? Don't talk about the past no more. Okay? And if we do talk about the past, let's reference it in a positive way. Okay? Cuz how you talk about your past is going to dictate your future. I know it sound weird, but trust me. That one ain't going to be in too many books. All right, so that's a free one on the house. All right. But this five is saying that we feeling out, we feeling like everything is a drag right now. We cold, we lonely, we just everything just out of whack right now. But that's okay though. You wanna know why? Because cameraman, please zoom in if you wanna get paid. So you wanna know why? Everything is okay because even though right here, right now, we are disconnected from the earth, him looking up is saying we still got spirit. Okay, this anchor is a reminder that there is something bigger than us that we can hold on to. And for you, I feel like it's confidence and optimism. Okay? Confidence and optimism. Okay? Another thing that's standing out to me in this card is how his blue is covered up here. His green is covered up. And you know what it's covered up with? Orange, red, yellow, the lower chakras is covering up the lower chakras is covering up the higher chakras with the green and the blue, etc. Okay? So the thing here is that he's not being covered by those lower chakras. So he's a little bit more freer. He's a little bit more clear, right? He might not be as worn down as this guy is. I'm thinking about time, right? This guy still has hope. This guy still has optimism. And because he still has hope, because he still has optimism, he is still going to be able to capitalize when spirit give him a chance. See, the thing is that everybody get chances. Everybody get opportunities. It's what do you do when those opportunities happen? Okay? What do you do when those opportunities come around? And Jen, as I close this reading, what the cards is saying, what do you do when those opportunities come around? You remember that slow and steady wins the race, okay? This Knight of Pentacles representing the fire element with the Knight, and then the Earth element again with the Pentacle, right? This is saying that when you get fire and mud or fire and dirt, it moves very slow, right? Fire can't really move through mud. Okay, fire can't move through dirt, right? If you put dirt on the fire, what happens? It put it out, right? So what this card is saying is that success, the success that you want is on the way, right? It's literally in your hand. The problem is that it has yet to flower. So right now, where you at in your life with this Knight of Pentacles is telling me is that you in the stages of your life where you want better, right? You willing to do better. However, you you haven't put your 10,000 hours in. So it's time to plant seeds. If you notice back here, right, we got some land that's freshly tilled, right? So this land is fresh. It's ready to go. It's been watered, right? It's been flipped. The dirt been flipped. They ain't got no rocks in there. They took out all the big sticks, right? This dirt is ready, fertilized, ready for some seeds. The dirt ready for some seeds. And now for you, when we talking about 2025, the year of fulfillment, for you, fulfillment in this stage in your life is planting the seeds. Now, 10 years now, or whenever we have another 9 year, whenever that's going to be, maybe when that 9 year come around again, you could be a millionaire sitting in a castle somewhere, right? Maybe you can be, and maybe in a year or two, you can buy some of that foreclosed land in LA. Some of them lands that didn't default, because you know somebody about to default on a loan out there in LA. Just because they out there in LA, that don't, and you got to think, a lot of people are gonna default on home loans and stuff like that because they lost insurance. So this is a buying opportunity. That just like Trump going to talking about they going to buy the Gaza Strip. What? You going to buy the Gaza Strip? They said they're gonna buy the Gaza Strip. So only thing I'm saying is great things can happen all the time. They just take time. Just wait. Just watch. Great things happen all the time. Sometimes they just take a while to happen. Okay? But just because it take a while don't mean that it won't happen. Okay, so remember that you are in the planting the seeds phase in your life right now. IB, are you still here? IB Krishana. What up, Krishana? What up, sis? Can I be sis too? What do you mean, can you be sis too? Well, you can. Well, I could put. How about this? I'll pull you a general reading and see what we can do. Because unless you donate or something like that, I don't want to take up too much of the time. Because I don't know if more people going to come. So since you got, I'd rather just do a general reading and then see whatever the focus need to be. Okay, so if you didn't go back and check out, if you didn't see the week ahead reading, go back and check out the week ahead reading. Okay, so the week ahead, so the card for the week is the sun card. Okay, so make sure you keep that, you know, in the back of your mind. Okay, where you from? Are you from India? Where you from in India? All right. So remember, the sun card is saying that we need to have a new foundation, right? Symbology of sunflowers. So, okay, so remember this upcoming week, right? The sun card is saying that we need to have a change of perspective, okay? And the change of perspective that we're going to have is one of positivity, of strength, of loyalty, and of hope, okay? So this week we are focusing on positivity, strength, loyalty, and hope. Okay, so for you as an individual, we're kicking off the week, at least kicking off the week with the Eight of Swords. Okay, the Eight of Swords. So the Eight of Swords is actually one of my favorite cards because I feel like everybody should get this card. I would love if I had a whole deck of eight. I'm gonna make a deck and I'm gonna call it the Eight of Swords deck. And the reason why I say that is because the Eight of Swords is my most favorite advice for people. And you know what that is? Moving on, not being stuck, being free, not being blind. So hidden in this card is some very okay. So really quick, right? The Eight of Swords, a few. So I'm gonna give you a few key terms with the Eight of Swords. Okay, blind trust, constraint, feeling stuck. Okay, now remember that as I break down this card. Okay, so the eight itself, cameraman, if you want to get paid, do your job. So the eight itself is represents action, movement, change, or the need for it. Okay, remember the eight turned sideways is the infinity sign, right? And the infinity sign represents perpetual motion in which we call oscillation, okay, of a subatomic particle. Okay, yeah, we having a metaphysics discussion today, a metaphysical discussion. All right. So so when the eight come out, no matter what suit, no matter if it's major arcana or not, the eight represents a few things. Okay, it represents action, change, and movement. Okay, action, change, and movement. Remember that as we move forward. Okay, so when we look at the swords, okay, what does that mean? What do the swords mean? Well, the swords is a representation of the air element. Okay, so whenever we see the air element is saying what? That I think or I know. Okay, so whenever you see the swords, remember the air element deals with the mind, it deals with communication, thoughts, ideas, etc. Okay, so what's going on here is this person is thinking about something, they're anticipating something. Maybe this is a relationship, maybe this is a job, and whatever they're involved in, there is no love here. There is no emotion here, right? Um, if you notice, it's like they standing in a lake that's empty, right? Because look up here. What is this? This is what the ground looks like under the water. So she's or he is at the bottom of a lake. So what do water represent in tarot? Represents emotions, right? So this person is standing in a rocky environment, right? Rocky meaning emotionally, with no positive emotions, no emotions at all. His hands is tied and his eyes are blind. Okay. So what is the only thing he can do to get out of this rocky situation is to walk away. The reason why this card represent blind trust because you could be in a situation in a circumstance where somebody could have tricked you coming out of the seven of swords. And now you've been wrapped up in a situation where it's a dead end. And the only way you can go, it ain't no stay, it ain't no fix it, ain't no none of that. Ain't no I'll blow up the car tire with my mouth, none of that. Impossible. Okay? So the only thing left to do is move on. Okay, so if we feeling stuck right now, we need to address things head on. And we need to simply figure out a way to move on. No more, oh, I need to get to the bottom of this. No, let's figure out how to heal it. Now, if I get to the bottom of it, I get to the bottom of it. But let's make sure we heal it and getting to the bottom of it, just make sure we don't come back. But that doesn't mean that we can't start on fixing things in our life. Just because we don't get all the answers, that doesn't mean we can't start on fixing it. Okay? And this eight of swords is saying, no, I don't have all the answers. I only got eight swords. So yes, there is some missing information here. But whether we get this missing information or not, that doesn't matter. What matters is we need to be moving forward. Even if it's just in mindset, emotional fortitude, etc. We need to be able to be moving forward. If we're not moving forward, what are we doing? What are you doing? What are you doing, huh? So the energy for you, oh, so you actually, what, Tuesday? Is Tuesday yet there? I think it's Tuesday already. Yeah, so the energy for you for the rest of this week, Tuesday and beyond, uh is 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 where do we need to take action in our life? Where do we need to move forward? Right? What have we been putting off? What responsibilities are we lacking? My favorite one, where can we be more disciplined in our life? That's my favorite one because a lot of people was good people. A lot of people was smart people all around the world, not just in India or in Africa, in America too, everywhere. It's a lot of good people all over the world. It's a lot of it's a lot of people who just simply are ignorant to certain things. And it's people who've been put in situations and circumstances that they didn't ask for. But a lot of people is good people. A lot of people just need discipline. That's it. It's some people who even know a lot of stuff. They just not disciplined for whatever reason. And discipline is something that we just take one day at a time, man. Discipline ain't something that whenever we talking about moving forward in one's life, right? Uh we it might feel like it one day, but in the beginning, you don't just go to sleep and wake up and everything is magically fixed. On the third dimension, it take time. The third dimension is ruled by time. Why? I don't know. I think the third dimension should be called time, unless we live in on the third and the fourth dimension at the same time, and they're not telling us. Cause they did out of nowhere. They did say in high school they said you was a third dimensional being. And then when you go on the YouTube University, they said we moving into 8D. They man, one day it was we almost in the age of Aquarius. We won't be there for the 200, 400 years till we dead smack in the middle of the age of Aquarius. The pole shifted 3 times. What else did I hear? Um, oh, so much. No, what this card is telling you to move on. That's you shouldn't even ever text that. Look, I just pulled you another card. Look what it is. So this is those 3 swords that's on the side. You see those 3 swords right here? This is it. They still lingering. You know what that mean? Move on, walk away. Cause it ain't no love here. It's dried up. Ain't no water here. If a relationship was a plant, right? You need air, you need water, you need light. Ain't none of that here. That plant gonna die. All right. I pulled you another card. So run fast. All right. The cards ain't lying. The cards can't lie. The cards is built in truth. All right. So go ahead and run fast and say it wasn't me, okay? Call me fucking on the counter. It wasn't me. No, it means move on from this dude. That's what it means. It means that it's some. So this card has nothing to do with emotions. This the emotions in this card is secondary. You know what this card represent? Past, present, and future. All of that deals with mind. Remember, we were just talking about time and space, right? Fourth dimensional concepts. I no, the cards is saying that y'all do not need to reunite. It ain't no question of he won't come to me or none of that. The cards is saying run from him. It ain't no come to me. It's I'm running from him. That's what the cards is saying. And then I pulled you another card, just 6 again. So in this case, the 6 will represent victory, right? The wands will represent desire. So I feel like what you want, you can't get what you want until you overcome the situation. You gotta, you gotta overcome the situation. And I'm gonna go ahead and wrap that up. That's the message. And I'm gonna start doing something that just made me think about something that I thought about before, which is letting the message be the message. You can love whoever. You can love a stapler. I love weed, right? I got crystals everywhere. I got Palo Santo right here. Didn't even know it, right? You ain't even know I had some Palo Santo right here, right? But guess what? If I was allergic to Palo Santo, no matter how much I love that Palo Santo, I would just have to look at the Palo Santo. I wouldn't be able to burn it because every time I burn it, I have a reaction. So my thing is that we not just because we love a person, that doesn't mean that we love their toxicity. We can love a person and we can love a person and not ignore their flaws, especially when they're not improving their flaws. I feel like you're in a situation where a person is purposefully not improving their flaws. And that's okay because you're going to find somebody who really love you. Yo, I see we got a couple people just come in. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Welcome, 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 y'all. Welcome, welcome, welcome. My question is, do you see him changing? I don't. What I'm picking up between the cards and my intuition. If you accept this person today, you still going to be accepting the same person that you broke up with. So my question is, why waste your time when you know the end result? You know you're not compatible with this person, so why play games? You know y'all not the same. Okay, are we good? But look though, all right. Uh, if you need help, if you need coaching, you need more clarity, something like that, my contact information is in the description box. Maybe you're right. Let's lead the universe. Let it act up. Time will act. Well, my thing is that you know this person toxic. If that's what's really been on your heart this whole time, then you saw what the card said, and I'm telling you what my intuition tell me. So it's up to you. If you fall for this mess again, I don't want you to blame nobody but yourself. Because my thing is that you know who this person are. Just because y'all got memories together or whatever, just because you know his secrets and all of that, that don't mean nothing. At the end of the day, everybody deserve to be happy. And if what he's doing is not making you happy, then move on. It ain't no maybe. It's, do you want to be happy or not? I don't know what it is. I don't know if you scared of being lonely. I don't know what you scared of, but it's time to let that go now. We gotta light some sage and let that go.
but not arms. Okay? And if he does have a CNI dog, that CNI dog better be trained like John Wick's. Because if you're shooting at everything the dog barks at, my God. Oh, okay? My God. All right? Blind people carrying guns is like blind people driving an Uber. Would you get into an Uber with a blind person? No. Okay. All right. Now, Terry said he spoke to several people, you heard news report, who knew he was blind. He came in with a white cane, but despite that, he was still issued